Welcome to Channel 8, where we have some breaking news from New York on the Hudson River. The Hudson River has been a transportation destination since the early 1600s, but it has slowly turned into a garbage dump. People have been putting their unwanted things in the river, like sewage, toxic chemicals, with the garbage floating 15 miles long through Manhattan. Some of the substances in the river are fungus, floating oils, and dead animal parts. We are going to be talking with our field reporter, and he will be interviewing a local in the area and a professional. But before that, we will be heading to a commercial break.
She's fabulous. She's fearless. She owns more shoes than your entire family. She's Barbie. And she's taking over the dream house one pink high heel at a time. Barbie, she thrives. One day she's a doctor, the next she's a rock star, and then she's a deep-sea explorer who somehow makes time to throw a rooftop disco party. So if you're ready for a world of glitter, glam, and unstoppable girl power, Barbie's ready for you. Barbie, she's everything, and you're just living in her dream house.
Hello, today I'm with Channel 8 News, and I'm with a local here, Shamake Abdullahi. He's going to be walking me through some of the events today here. So Shamake, how do you describe the current water quality of the Hudson River?
I would describe it as a flowing garbage can, a depot for any unwanted chemicals or garbage.
How has the Hudson River pollution impacted your daily life?
Fishing on the river is no longer a possibility as the heavy pollution has made eating these fish a serious health risk. Of course, meaning the water is also undrinkable.
Do you see any hope in the future in the recovery of the health of the river?
I see the recovery of the river as being possible, but it would take lots of hard work from not only professionals, but the community itself, as well as lots of time.
How can community members help in recovering the river's former state?
Community members can participate in shoreline cleanups or even advocate for environmental groups that are heavy on pushing regulations on polluting the river.
Is there someone or something you hold responsible for polluting the river?
I believe many other community members think that one of the main causes for the river's current state was the mass pollution of factory waste by General Electric factories, as they carelessly dumped millions of pounds of this factory waste into the river without thinking of the effect.
Thank you for talking with me and telling me a little bit about how the pollution has been affecting you, Shamake. Hello, this is Channel 8 News. I'm here with the local, Mary Lee Lewis. And today we're going to be talking about the Hudson River pollution. What was the main cause that resulted in the Hudson River being heavily polluted?
Factories and plants that resided along the river would dump chemical waste from their products into the river, and it drifted downstream. It was also mostly human waste and sewage being dumped into the river.
What are the health risks related to the river?
It infected the waters, and people would eat the fish that came from the water, and the chemicals that were in it were linked to cancer, thyroid, and immune system disorders.
Who should be held responsible for the river's heavy pollution?
There were a lot of people who were at fault, but General Electric Company should have been held responsible for the waste and harm they caused by polluting the river with harmful chemicals.
What can we do to improve the state of the river?
We could pass more protection laws, banning people from dumping waste into the water, and make sure no one else eats the fish that came from the Hudson. We could also put together teams of people who are willing to clean up the river. We would just need the funding to do so.
How long would it take to remove all the pollution in the Hudson River?
It's difficult to exactly pinpoint how long it would take, but it's estimated to take around 5 to 7 years.
Thank you for telling me all about how we will be trying to bring the river back to its original health. Now we will be returning to the home studio.
Welcome back to our home studio, and wow, what an interesting story. Let's hope the local DNR can find a way to help clean the river. If you would like to donate to your local DNR to keep your water clean, please do. Well, thank you for tuning in to Channel 8 for your weekly news.
Don't forget to watch out for snails and puppy dog tails.
Hello, this is Channel 8 News. I'm here with the local, Abdullahi Sabaki. And today we're